think comics are like a virtual reality thing. So, I mean, I think a lot of people, if you have a bad post office experience or something, you kind of want to punch someone in the face, but you're not allowed to do that, and there'd be consequences. But in a comic, you can have people act like that, and I mean, that's how I feel like that about it. It's a virtual reality space where there are no consequences unless you put them in there, and it's all kind of like a safe space, and any effect it has is purely mental. But it also adds realism to the comic, because if you have these physical, you're kind of proving that they're physical within the virtual reality of the comic. It's like, here's a man, here's his face getting punched, so now you know that his face is like kind of solid, kind of soft, or whatever. So you're kind of displaying the physics of that virtual reality. You're like showing the kinetics of it. Are things stretchy, or do they crash and break apart? La 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 la.
Part of this project, and identity, the idea of like identities. I know that like identity politics can be sort of limiting, and not everybody wants to do that, and so it's sort of, it helps to be an anthology. Like it both like help, I think, people that are going out online and being like, I'm disabled, I'm queer, or I'm trans, I'm a person of color, and this is part of who I am and why I do the work that I do. It helps kind of band together sometimes. At least it can feel like a lot sometimes to stick your neck out on a line if you're a member of any number of groups, marginalized groups. And so that was a big part of it, but it wasn't necessary. It wasn't. I don't know. I mean, I wanted to see. Like I had friends that were doing amazing work, and I wanted to see more of them getting published. I wanted to see more people of color getting published in comics, and for people to know that and be able to see that. And that's like a lot of my friends around me that were doing this work, and as well as just like in our biographies listing that we're disabled. There's another disabled comic artist that has come to me and been like, "Thank you for putting that in there. That means a lot," or whatever. And so, yeah. It's like you can be individual and a